afternoon and welcome. Welcome to our Facebook family. Welcome. We are live in Princestown. We are live, of course, at Passad, the Food King, one of the many locations. Passad, the Food King in Princestown. Good afternoon. It is officially the beginning of the 103.1 FM Pepper, Roti, and Pepper eating competitions. You're going to get details about all of that as the afternoon ensues for the next hour or so. We are going to be in hot competition. My name is Rodney Ilahi. Again, good afternoon and welcome to our Facebook family. Please share the live. Be sure to let everyone know that we are here in Princestown. We are here live 103.1 FM at Passad, the Food King. A special thank you to all our sponsors who have made possible this very competitive atmosphere, of course, of pepper roti and pepper eating. It is always something that garners a lot of views, something that garners a lot of traction when it comes to social media and everything else. We're going to get a live performance in a short bit from one of 103's champions. And what do I mean by that? Well, just stay tuned and you'll find out all about that. But as I said, we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors, the Pepper Roti Eating Competition. Firstly, we say thank you very much to Nutrimix. That is, of course, Country Pride Flour, to Parts World Limited, Livet Wellness Center, and Passad the Food King, of course, and Bright Idea stores nationwide. We got the Pepper Eating Competition, which has proven to be a hit over the last couple of years, garnering millions of views on social media. And this year, we are very positive it is not going to be any different, yeah? Special thank you to Chetak Foods Limited, to Forest Park Rum, Parts World Limited, as well to Super Cow for the Super in You, Livet Wellness Center, and Passad the Food King again, and Bright Idea stores nationwide. Of course, I want to iterate that everything done here today is done under strict COVID-19 protocols, and we're reminding the crowd as well to please adhere to those. Everyone was temperature tested, sanitized beforehand, and everything else in case any questions arise. We are very strict when it comes to COVID-19 protocols. Anyways, to the entertainment, firstly, before we get into the first start of the competition, I'd like to welcome to our Facebook family, of course, streaming as well all over the world. I'd like to welcome the voice of the guy who became the very first champion under the banner of 103.1 FM. I'm talking about a gentleman by the name of Amit Sagram, and he is the very first 103.1 FM Chutney Soca Road March. Let's give him a nice round of applause to the crowd that is here. I'd like to welcome the Chutney Soca Road March 2021, Amit Sagram.
Come on, let's get a round of applause for all the contestants that will be participating here this afternoon. So I want to see you guys clap and sing, and you all can feel free to dance as well, all right? Let's go one time, DJ. Abhi umar ladkeya, abhi umar ladkeya, nachero saya abhi umar ladkeya. Everybody, clap your hands, let me warm up. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Oh, they're looking nice, right? We're gonna sing now. Let me go, let me go. Abhi umar ladkeya, abhi umar ladkeya, nachero saya, abhi umar ladkeya, nachero saya, abhi umar ladkeya, abhi umar ladkeya, abhi umar ladkeya, nachero saya, abhi umar ladkeya, nachero saya, abhi umar ladkeya. So I want to say good luck to all the contestants, right? Let me see ya. Shake your hand, shake your waist. Abhi umar ladkeya, abhi umar ladkeya, nachero saya, umar ladkeya, nachero saya, abhi. Oh, let me make some noise from a dancer. Let me see ya. Hey, 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 hey. Looking nice, looking nice. Everybody, clap your hands, clap your hands. Hey, hey, hey. Sejat hat mori payal baje. Aha, sejat hat mori payal baje. Sejat hat mori payal baje. Latik jaat kariye ya, latik jaat kariye ya, nachero saya, abhi umar ladkeya, nachero saya, abhi umar ladkeya. तेरो सया अब की उम्र लड़कैया ना तेरो सया अब की उम्र लड़कैया Scooty ball, oh say all the big ups to all the contestants will go wrong the applause to all the contestants say yeah nice one अब की करता मोरे माफ कर बालम अब की करता मोरे माफ कर बालम अब की करता मोरे माफ कर बालम पर की मैं होवे तेरी नैया पर की मैं होवे तेरी नैया ना तेरो सया ना तेरो सया ना तेरो सया अब की उम्र लड़कैया ना तेरो सया अब की उम्र लड़कैया अब ही उम्र लड़कैया अब ही उम्र लड़कैया ना तेरो सया ना तेरो सया अब की उम्र लड़कैया ना तेरो सया अब की उम्र लड़ Everybody clap your hand and take a wine and walk up your waist take a wine and move up your waist hey there we go सेज की पत्तियां अब नहीं जाने सेज की पत्तियां अब नहीं जाने सेज की पत्तियां अब नहीं जाने साथी करो ना बगिया ना तेरो सया ना तेरो सया ना तेरो सया अब की उम्र लड़कैया ना तेरो सया अब की उम्र लड़कैया अब ही उम्र लड़कैया अब ही उम्र लड़कैया ना तेरो सया अब ही उम्र Ladies and gentlemen, I want all you put your hands together and make some noise for all the contestants here this evening. Somebody say yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amit Sagram, of course, the 103.1 FM Chutney Soca Road March for 2021. That's not the last you're going to hear of Amit. But today, the real deal is about competition. We want to say a special thank you to our friends at Country Pride Flour. They have made possible, of course, they are the official flour for the pepper roti eating competition. And all these pepper rotis, if you can pan to these pepper roti, they were made, look at how delicious they're looking. These contestants, they're just dribbling and waiting, you know. These rotis were made only, well, the flour at least, with Country Pride. And we are back live, of course, at Passad, the Food King in Princestown. Good afternoon. If you're just tuning in, please share the live. A special hello to all of you who are here in the live crowd. Good afternoon. You love 103, right? Put up your hand if you love 103, please. Wait, those Passad people don't love 103, boy. Wow, look at that in this tush crowd in the back, boy. I'm just kidding with you guys. You know the love is real. Pepper roti eating competition. This is officially the beginning of the pepper roti eating competition. I have assisting me Amrit Maharaj, our head of news and IT at 103.1 FM. I have Mr. Gyan Ram Logan as well. He is one of the guys going to make sure everything is A-OK with the pepper roti eating competition. So we have 4 contestants. Let's begin with my extreme right. And I'd like to say welcome to our Facebook Live contestant number 1. He is Devanan Haripasad. Let's put it together for Devanan, man. I like this camaraderie. All of the contestants are applauding. Second in line, gentleman number 2, contestant number 2. We'd like to welcome Yimandeo Haripasad. All right. Third in line. Now this is that trend I'm seeing here. Third in line, we have Kamini Haripasad. That Kamini is fourth. So third in line is Sita Haripasad. Something is common about this. I'll get to that shortly. But we have Sita Haripasad as contestant number 3. And then number 4, it's Kamini. But wait, hold up. Kamini, you're cheating. This is more than one contestant here, you all. Where are the judges? This is a contestant and a half. Early congratulations, huh? Of course, she passed all the medical exams and everything else. We have, of course, on standby Avatar ambulance service. So they are always making sure everything is okay. COVID-19 protocols in effect as well. So this is the pepper roti eating competition, of course, powered by our friends at Country Pride Flour. Each contestant has 2 minutes maximum to finish eating these pepper roti. If you can just pan, Mr. Cameraman, to these pepper roti. Of course, there are 2 slices. Gorgeous looking, boy. Trust me, I had like about 5 slices yesterday, but not that big. Each contestant has the exact proportions of pepper roti. They were made to a standard size. So special hello to our pepper roti making lady. I forgot her name. Joycey? Yes, Joycey. Those pepper roti. Wow. Whew. Trust me, I won the competition yesterday with Benny, by the way. But this is a different competition. This one is not just for bragging rights. This one is also for cash prizes. It's also for hampers and bragging rights included. Those hampers are gorgeous. So let's get into this one. Amrit, are we ready? 2 minutes on the clock. Lady, gentleman, and gentleman. Remember the rules. You have 2 minutes to eat the pepper roti. The person who finishes first, you need to open your mouth. Well, I mean, open your mouth to eat the pepper roti, obviously. But you need to, show that you finish. Yeah, I don't want to hear finish. No, that ain't gonna work. Open your mouth and You gotta be 3 years old again, 4 years old again. Say show us. All of us will be viewing. We have spotters as well, including myself. And the first person to finish, if no one finishes within that 2 minute period, the person who has eaten, not who has chewed, who has eaten and swallowed the most, will be deemed the winner. Are the rules clear, ladies and gentlemen? Fantastic. Let's get this going. Hold on. In 3, 2, 1, let's go! Eat! It is the Country Pride Flour Pepper Roti Eating Competition, courtesy us at 103.1 FM. Let's go! Come on! We have Haripasad versus Haripasad versus Haripasad versus Haripasad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just remember, one of the things you should keep in mind, the pepper roti tastes real good. Forget about the taste, otherwise you're not going to finish to it. You will not finish to it. That pepper roll, you will be like, oh yeah, yum. Don't worry about yummy. It is who finishes first on the clock. 1 minute and 23 seconds remain. 1 minute, 21 seconds remain. It is the Country Pride Flour Pepper Roti Eating Competition. Come on, you can do this. This is not a greedy family, boy. At all. No one has finished the first piece as yet. There are 2 pieces. Can they do it? A minute has gone. Can they do it? The smaller piece has not been extinguished. The bigger piece is still on everybody's plate. What is this? I need to teach you all how to eat, man. We have 2 pieces of roti. Tati enjoying herself. Look. We have a contestant eating for 2. Yes, you need to dance and eat, Auntie. That is it. You need to dance and eat. And on the clock, we have 22 seconds. So contestant number 3, that is Sita. Sita has a second roti in her hand. We see Yimandeo picking up the second roti. Yimandeo looks like a man in business. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop your roti. Everybody's mouth is still full. So we're going to give each of you the opportunity to swallow whatever you have in your mouth. And we have Mr. Gyan Ram Logan, together with our cameraman, to see Inspector G. Gyan Ram Logan. So this, in the order, we have, well, I don't know who won, but I can tell you who did not win. Contestant number 1 still has his whole second roti. Contestant number 4 still has a whole second roti. So what do you all think, Facebook Live? If you could pan from the top, so we'll get a proper angle. So we have contestant number 3 eating more by about, let me tell you what this is, that is about 5.25% of an aloo more. Tanti, I think, well, yes, hold on. So we have a unanimous decision here that contestant number 3 won by a, you all saw it on the Facebook Live as well, the difference between 2 and 3. The winner of our very first pepper roti eating competition this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, goes to contestant number 3, Sita Hari Prasad. Give her a nice round of applause. Come on. Be sure to share this Facebook Live. Remember, it is 2 minutes they had to eat. Nobody finished. Nobody came close to finishing the second piece of pepper roti, but it is nonetheless. Tanti, Sita, Hari Prasad. Let me tell you about the prizes firstly. Some good news for all of you. You get to keep the rest of the roti. So that's some good news. Pepper roti competition. So we have hampers, of course, for all of our sponsors, from all of our sponsors for this pepper roti eating competition. But the first prize, let's deal with the champion firstly. Gyan, thank you very much for helping out. Of course, Gyan Ram Logan presenting the first prize of the pepper roti eating competition. It is $500 in cash. You know how much pepper roti you could buy with that? It's good to see us at 103.1 FM. She also receives a hamper from our friends at Country Pride Flour to make more pepper roti. And she receives a hamper as well. After the photo elements of this prize giving are over, Gyan, if you'd help her as well with the third prize for the winner, that is, which is also another hamper from our friends right here at Prasad the Food King. Give a nice round of applause to Prasad the Food King, man. Congratulations to our winner, Sita Hari Prasad. Of course, all of the contestants will be walking away with some prizes, with some hampers and whatnot. So we're going to do that as well. Gyan, we have a Country Pride hamper going out to second place. Yemandeo Hari Prasad. All right, Yemandeo. We have another hamper. This one also courtesy Country Pride Flour, going out to contestant, well, one of the 4 contestants, of course, that is Devanan Hari Prasad. Devanan, congratulations to you. You won a hamper and 3/4 of a pepper roti slice. And then the fourth and a half contestant, we say congratulations to Kamini. Kamini, early congratulations to you as well on being our mommy. All the best. And congratulations courtesy Country Pride Flour, our friends at Prasad's, and of course 103.1 FM. Thank you very much. This has brought to an end the pepper roti eating competition. Of course, we still have the pepper eating competition. That one, we're going to be joined, in addition to our sponsors, Prasad and Bright Ideas and what have you, we're also going to be joined by our friends at Shattuck Foods Limited. I'd like to welcome once again the hot man of the moment, boy, the girls man from up north, as we call him, Amit Sagram.
So come on, let's get a round of applause for our pepper roti winner. Come on, somebody make some noise. Are you ready for some more entertainment? Somebody say yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me the tune one time. Let me go. Come on. Everybody, turn up your hand. Pull up that from the top again. Let me go from the top. I want to see everybody clapping the hands, right? All ready? Let me go. Ratiya mein, get ready. You ready? के मौसी बोला ले गए तर के पत्थर करार everybody परवारे आहा तोरे बेगिनिया मुझे चले पता let me go रतिया में दुल्हा के मौसी बोला bata. Everybody start to wine and turn up your hand. Take a dance and turn up your hand. Come Santi, where you going? Where you going? Dulaha ke maiya parti chunariya matar mata. So we wanna get with champions, take a little dance. Let me see ya, turn up your hand. Take a wine and turn up your hand. Dulaha ke maiya parti chunariya matar matar gore. Let me take a wine. Rangan ke ras mil gaya. Aha, rangan ke. All make some noise for the winner. Say yeah, yeah. Parware. Aha, gore bekiniya mujhe chale pata. Ratiya mein dulha ke mausi bolal gaye. Dar ke patar karar samjhe parware. Gore be auntie, we going like so, dong in the air, dong so up in the air. Everybody, turn up your hand. Take a dance and turn up your hand. Take a dance and move up your hand. Screw up your hand. Hey, dulha ke pua gagna nikal gaye. Kore kore kalwa chume ke dil. Hey, hey. Dulha ke pua gagna nikal gaye. Kore kore kalwa chume ke dil. Parde sir ho singar. Aha, parde sir ho singar. O samjhe parware. Tore bekiniya mujhe chale pata. Ratiya mein dulha ke mausi bolal gaye. Dar ke patar karar samjhe parware. Tore bekiniya. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands and wine. And turn up your hand. Take a dance and turn up your hand. Take a dance and screw up your hand. Move up your hand, screw up your hand. Dulaha ke maiya parti. Come on, let's make some noise. Somebody say yeah, if only having a nice time. Make some noise for 103 FM. Hey, hey. All right, so we're gonna do this song I'm about to do is a song that I won the competition of being the 103 FM Chutney Soca Radio Road Match King, and I would like to perform this song for you guys. All right, let's go one time, DJ. Come on, everybody. Oh, Korea Hamad. Oh, Korea Hamad. Come on, I want to see everybody. We love that too. We love that too. We love that too. Here, what's going on? I want everybody to clap their hands, right? Let me go. Korea Hamad. Oh, Korea Hamad. Clap your hand. Clap your hand. Let me go. Let me go. Korea Hamad. Tu meri genda ke pulwa. Oh, Korea Hamad. Tu meri genda ke pulwa. Ja. Genda ke pulwa. Genda ke pulwa. Genda ke pulwa. Genda ke. Sing. Korea Hamad. Tu meri genda ke pulwa. Oh, Korea Hamad. Tu meri genda ke pulwa. Come on, team. Hold that plate, fishy. Hold the plate. Hey, hey, hey. Let me see you. Aha. Pick up some dancer. Zindagi par tu mere saath rahegi. Zindagi par tu me. Walk your way. Walk your way. Walk your way. Zindagi par tu mere saath rahegi. Tere bina hum kaise piyenge. Tere bina hum kaise piyenge. They're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look out, auntie dancing down the place. Turning up the hand now and walking up the way. Korea Hamad, tu meri genda ke pulwa. Oh, Korea Hamad, tu meri genda ke pulwa. Jump! Hey, hey. Aha! Clap your hand, clap your hand, clap your hand. Tu meri chanda, tu hi sitara. Tu meri chanda, tu hi sitara. Take a dance, take a dance. Tu meri chanda, tu hi sitara. wind down. You're taking a wind down? Get ready, get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look out and be dancing, dancing down the place. Turning up the hand now and walking up the waist. Put the hammer, take to मेरी गेंदा के पुलवा. Oh, put the hammer, to मेरी गेंदा के पुलवा. Hey, so I wanna pick up some water cheers on the first, the finest forever, right? Pick up to all the contestants. All they looking nice. तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी गुड़िया. तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी गुड़िया. So I want all it to share the life, right? तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी गुड़िया. मैं तेरा साथ, मैं तेरा साथ, मैं तेरा साथ कभी ना छूटेगा. मैं तेरा साथ कभी ना छूटेगा, कभी ना छू. Watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at ladies whining, winding down the place. Turning up their hand now and walking up it. Here we go. Pudiya hamar, tu meri genda ke pulwa. Oh pudiya hamar, tu meri genda ke pulwa. Genda ke pulwa, genda ke pulwa, genda ke ha. Pudiya hamar, tu meri genda ke pulwa. Oh pudiya hamar, tu meri genda ke pulwa. Oh pudiya hamar, tu meri genda ke pulwa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at ladies dancing, dancing down the place. Turning up there. Somebody make some noise, say yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much, Amit Sagram. Amit, of course, the winner of the 103.1 FM Chutney Soca competition for 2021, the Road March competition for 2021. I keep saying radio, and I was trying my best not to say radio, and I forgot the entire thing. It is time for the big moment. We had a big competition earlier, you know, folks. It was the pepper roti eating competition, but now we threw aside the flour, the aloo, whatever else you put in a pepper roti, and you just left with the pepper alone. I don't cook, don't judge me. Pepper alone. It is time for the ultimate moment for this afternoon. It is the 103.1 FM and Shattuck Foods Limited Pepper Eating Competition. It is the pepper eating competition made possible by our sponsors. Of course, it is Shattuck Foods Limited. They are joining, of course, forces with Forest Park Rum, Super Cow for the super in you. As you can see, Super Cow came nicely with the milk. We're going to tell you about the milk and Super Cow and all of that in a little bit. Livet Wellness Center and Passad the Food King and Bright Idea Stores nationwide. First 4 contestants for all of 2021 in the pepper eating competition. It is, of course, Super Cow milk, as I told you, in these mason jars. The milk is your savior. But if you touch that milk, if you resort to using that milk, you know that you automatically disqualify yourself from the competition. It is obvious that you are disqualified. But if you want and you find the heat is too much to handle, if you think this heat is too much to handle, well, guess what? You can use the milk provided by our friends at Super Cow Full Cream Powdered Milk. Super Cow Milk, one of our sponsors, Shattuck Foods Limited, providing some more as well. We have a representative from Shattuck Foods Limited who would like... Vinayak, would you like to share a few words? Please, I know I put you on the spot for our live stream, but if you could just share a few words on behalf of Shattuck Foods Limited, please.
Hi, good evening, everyone. It's such a wonderful pleasure to be down here in Princestown on a rainy afternoon and see such a large turnout here just to eat a hot pepper. That's commitment, if you ask me. And I really want to say that it's an honor to be in front of these willing superstars, if you ask me. And the competition wouldn't be possible without your ambition, yeah? So on behalf of everyone and the management and staff of Shattuck Food Products, we're wishing each and every one of you a successful year ahead. And look out for us in the supermarkets. We have a lot of things in store. So Shattuck, Shattuck, Shattuck. And they have a next competition, right? So I want to let you practice saying Shattuck 5 times real fast. Practice that, eh? So competitors, all the best. And we're here for all you.
Thank you very much, Vinayak. Of course, a round of applause to Chatak Foods Limited. They are not a new sponsor for this. They have been powering the pepper eating competition for years upon years, and we have been garnering millions, no exaggeration, millions of votes on our social media. So please share the live and make sure everyone knows that we have begun again. It is the pepper eating competition courtesy 103.1 and Chatak Foods Limited. Vinayak, he left before I could ask my question, boy, but that's all right. I heard whispers in the background saying you can't eat a proper pepper. Is that true? He said he could take his pepper. Maybe not for competition purposes, but he can definitely take his pepper for sure. Yeah? Okay, so we're starting off with these 4 contestants. They are vying, of course, not just for the cash prize, for the hamper, but they're also vying for a place in the final. It is the final, which has plenty more prizes. So if you wish and you want to enter this pepper eating competition, you can still do so. Shoot us a message on our Facebook page. So the rules of the competition, let's get to that firstly. This competition goes in rounds. The rounds of the competition start off on a low level, if you can call it that. It's called the Scoville Heat Index. We're using the Scoville Heat Index for the various peppers. So we're starting with peppers not so hot on that scale. And we move gradually to every other round. How do we move to each round? Well, these contestants have a timed, a certain amount of time with which to eat these peppers. When we say eat the peppers, if you can pan to these peppers, please. At contestant number 3, these are the jalapenos, the pimento pepper, sorry. This one, as you can see, the contestant will have to take the pepper, eat everything apart from the stem. If she chooses to eat the stem, that is totally on her. So you eat the pepper, you chew, open, contestants, we're making this very clear. You eat, as in you place it in your mouth, you chew properly. Open, make sure your spotters are seeing you. We have all the spotters in the back here, right? Each contestant is assigned a separate spotter. For example, if I won't be a spotter, but if I am a spotter contestant, you chew. Before you swallow, you say, not yet. And make sure I make sure I inspect your mouth from a distance. Make sure that you chew properly, because you can also bite the pepper twice and swallow it. That's not pepper eating, that is pepper swallowing, right? Once that round is finished and all contestants stick to the rules, we move to the next round of competition, which involves a different pepper, obviously, on a different scale. And we do that up until round 1. If after fun, we still have persons who are competing. Let's say we have all 4 or maybe 2 or how many of them. We don't have a clear winner. We moved to round 8, which involves not timed, but it is who eats the pepper the quickest. Right? So, Amrit, just remind us of the time that we're using. 15 seconds, 30 seconds for the first 7 rounds. So, for example, contestant number 1, 2, 3, and 4 may eat their peppers within that 30-second period and they qualify. Right? However, when we reach round 8, whoever eats the pepper within the rules, firstly, eats and swallows, is a judge the winner of that round. Yeah? And then we get the winner from there. It is very simple. Contestants, you understand the rules, you understand you need to open your mouth and show your spotter. You know who your spotter is? Spotters, you can please raise your hands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 spotters. You are focusing on your spotter, you are focusing on your spotter, okay? So, once again, it is the 103.1 FM Pepper Eating Competition 2021. Amrit, are we ready? Let's introduce firstly the contestants. Contestant number 1 is Chan Singh. Let's give a nice round of applause to Chan Singh. Chan Singh looks like she's a silent warrior boy. Like, you see that? Yes. Contestant number 2 is Shahzad Hussain. Shahzad has his poker face on ever since. Shahzad is also a former finalist of the pepper eating competition many years ago. Shahzad has won the preliminary round before, but that is of no consequence today. Absolutely no consequence today. Everyone is starting off on a clean slate. Contestant number 3, we have Reshma Synonym, contestant number 3. Give a nice round of applause to Reshma Synonym. Contestant number 4, we have Rina Samaru. Come on, give a nice round of applause to Rina Samaru. It takes a lot of guts, as Vinayak said, boy. It takes a lot of guts to come here. Let me tell you the prizes, why they are here. First place automatically qualifies for the final. But first place also walks away with hampers, courtesy Chatak Foods Limited, Passad the Food King, Forest Park Rum, and Super Cow for the Super in You. And if you think that is not enough, first place gets $1,000 cash from 103.1. Put your hands together for 103, man. If we feel so generous. All right. So contestants, are you ready? All right, you have 30 seconds in round number 1. It is, of course, the pimento pepper, which is very low on the scale of heat when it comes to peppers. When we're talking about heat scale and the pimento, they are at 500 Scoville units. 500 sounds like a lot, eh? Especially if it's $500, but no, pimento pepper, they have some heat, but nothing compared to what's up next. Round number 1, contestants, in 3, 2, 1, eat those peppers. 30 seconds is the time. Amrit has the timer. It is 30 seconds to eat these pimento peppers. It is round number 1, and of course it is the 103.1 FM and Chatak Foods pepper eating competition. Amrit, can you see the time, please? You need to open your mouth and chew. Your spotters, I know I'm walking in front of you, spotters, but spotters still have a very good view of what's going on. And that is it there, 30 seconds. Spotters. All right, so one of the spotters says his contestant got it in 22. Spotters, are all the contestants clear for round number 2? Spotters, raise your hand, please, if all the contestants are clear for round number 2. We good? Vinita, how are we looking in the corner there? All right. So this is a massive looking, cucumber looking pepper. All right, so round number 2, if you can pan to the peppers, please, cameraman. For round number 2, which is the jalapeno. On the Scoville scale, this reads 1,500 units of heat. Round number 1 had 5, so this is 3 times hotter, and it seems 3 times bigger. So you know what that means? I see some sweat. I see some tears. If you can pan to these contestants, please, cameraman. I see some sweat. I see some tears. I see some nonchalance. All 4 contestants are vying for $1,000 cash. Amrit, are we ready? Spotters, are we ready? Okay, spotters, just for transparency, when your contestant is clear, please give me a raise that thumbs up in the air or something so we'll be able to see immediately, okay? In 3, 2, 1, eat those peppers. It is round number 2 in the Chatak Foods Limited and 103.1 FM Pepper Eating Competition 2021. You all just pretend it's a cucumber. And remember, you need to eat, you need to chew, and you are at the end, right? And you swallow and 30 seconds to go in 2, 1, 0. Okay, spotters, how are we looking? All right, spotters, spotter for contestant number 4. Well, I see peppers remaining. You need to put down the peppers. No more eating. No more eating. Don't try that. Don't try that. I used to do the same thing. Don't worry. Just not with peppers. All right. So we have the second round completed, and I think we already have a winner. We already have a winner. Do we, spotters? I'm just making sure we go through the right channels because contestant number 1 still has half of a pepper. Contestant number 2 has a pepper stem. Contestant number 3 has, wow, a pepper that was bitten and put back down. And contestant number 4 has the same. So we have a winner. I'd like you all to give it up for contestant number 2, Shahzad Hussain, who in 30 seconds stuck to the rules. In 30 seconds was able to chew that pepper, make sure the spotter saw him properly, swallow, and the ladies, even, you know they say ladies have pepper mouth. Don't hit me for saying that, huh? But the gentleman today showed them that he had the hottest mouth out of all 4 contestants. Give a nice round of applause for Shahzad, please. Shahzad is the first winner of the 103.1 FM Pepper Eating Competition 2021. He moves on directly to the final. I'd like to invite Gyan and maybe Amrit to the front to give him his prize. Shahzad, of course, walks away with 4 different hampers. But most importantly, at least to me, the big prize for this round is $1,000, Shahzad, in cash. No tax, no, we're not gonna tax you anything. You don't have to pay anything. It is cold, hard cash. And it's gonna be presented by Vinayak of Chatak Foods Limited. He, of course, they, of course, are the sponsors of the pepper eating competition. Nice round of applause for Shahzad. Shahzad Hussain, a former finalist. Shahzad, congratulations again. Gyan, if you'd be so kind to help us at the front, because we have some hampers as well. Shahzad, don't leave just as yet. We have some hampers for you, courtesy Passad the Food King, Chatak Foods Limited, Forest Park Punch and Rum, and Super Cow for the Super in You. I ain't eat any peppers and I swear. Forest Park Punch and Rum, thank you very much. Presented by Amit Sagram. And presented by Vinita, one of the hardworking team members of 103. We have the Super Cow for the Super in You hamper for Shahzad as well. Congratulations, Shahzad. Of course, Shahzad was previously presented with the Chatak Foods package. So congratulations, Shahzad. All contestants, all second, third, and fourth contestants will be also awarded some hampers. We got all right, so we got hampers from Chatak Foods Limited for one of the, well, all 4 contestants actually. Presented by Vinayak. We'd like to ask the contestants to come forward. Congratulations. Special thank you to Chatak Foods Limited for powering the pepper eating competition. We have Amit Sagram presenting prizes as well, courtesy Forest Park. So we'll ask you to turn for the camera. Yes, you face me. All right, very nice. Yeah, that is one of the contestants, Shan Singh. Another contestant, we have Reshma Sinanan, who also walks away with a prize, courtesy Forest Park. And we have Reena Samaru, who walks away with a prize, courtesy Forest Park. You all right, Reena? All right. So once again, we say congratulations to Shahzad Hussain. If you would like to participate, it's $1,000 for the weekly prize. Much, we're not telling you just as yet, but it's much, much more for the final. So what you need to do is message us on Facebook, or you can call us or WhatsApp us on 310-1032. 310-1032, and you'll be able to enter the pepper eating competition. Next week, we will be at Extra Plaza in Chaguanas, and we are still registering for the Pepper Roti and the Pepper Eating competition. But Extra Plaza in Chaguanas at Extra Foods Limited will be the next location. So call us 310-1032, or you can WhatsApp us on that number, or you can message us on Facebook as well. 103 FM, the first, the finest on Facebook, and be sure to get yourself involved in the Pepper Roti competition, courtesy of friends at Country Pride Flour, or the Pepper Eating competition, which is courtesy Chatak Foods Limited and many other sponsors as well. Amit Sagram is still here, and I'm sure he's going to give us another song before we wrap things up for today's edition, the very first edition of the 103.1 FM Pepper Roti and Pepper Eating competitions. Amit Sagram is the champion. We are very proud to say he is the 103.1 FM Road March for 2021, the Chutney Soca Road March for 2021. And I'd like to welcome him once again to entertain our virtual and to entertain the small crowd here this afternoon. Amit.
Thank you very much. Come on, let's get a round of applause for all of our winning contestants. Come on. I'm going to do a final song and then we're going to wrap things up. All right, let's go one time, DJ. Give me some volume. Everybody, let me go. Clap your hand, let me go. ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी साजन का प्यार. फूलों की हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी साजन का प्यार. ओ मैं तो लाया चमन से बाहर रे, ले लो जी साजन का प्यार. फूलों की हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी साजन का प्यार. हाँ. Let me go. 103 FM, the first, the finest forever, alright? Hey, 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 hey. Let me go. लाया हूँ बगिया से चुम के गलियां. Come on. आहा. लाया हूँ बगिया से चुम के गलियां. चोरे के आया बनारस की गलियां. मन का मोदी है ये पूरवाला. आता नहीं बार रे, ले लो जी साजन का प्यार. हाँ. फूलों की हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी साजन का प्यार. Come on. फूलों की हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार. Let me see ya. Scooty ball. Let me give them fire. Let me give them shot. Let me give them fire. Hey. ले लो जो फूलो जो गजरे हमारे. Hey. ले लो जो फूलो जो गजरे हमारे. चातू चंकर उसी दर्द सारी जी. सोने अचारी में बरसात होगी. कौलब ले बार रे, ले लो. Stop the wine. Take a wine. फूलों की हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी साजन का. Hey. फूलों की हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी साजन का. Let me go. Let me give them fire. Let me give them shot. Let me give them fire. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Amit Sagram. Hey! फूलों के हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी साजन का प्यार. हाँ. फूलों के हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी साजन. Come on, you ready? Let me go. फूलों के हार, ले लो रूप का सिंगार, ले लो जी. Let me give them fire. Let me give them shot. Let me give them fire. 103 FM, the first, the finest forever. I love you. Thank you.